Hi everyone and welcome. Here you can see we have the Banana Pi M4 Berry, the single board computer, more powerful than the Raspberry Pi. So we are going to cover the getting started guide for this Banana Pi M4 Berry single board computer. Okay, now let's talk about the feature of this board. So you can get the feature of this board on the documentation page. So here is the documentation page. Okay. Banana Pi M4 Berry introduction, and here is the key feature of this board. So you will get Armbian H618 quad core ARM Cortex A53 processor. Okay, and here is the processor. So here you can see, so this one is the processor, this one is the 2 GB of RAM. Okay, so this is the RAM, this is the 8 GB of eMMC storage. So here you can see, yeah, so this is the 2 GB of RAM, this is the 8 GB of eMMC storage, this is the main processor, and then after, here you can see we have the USB-C connection to power up this board. Okay, here is the reset button. Okay, here is the HDMI, here is the user button. Okay, and here is the 3.5mm jack, and here you will get 4 USB output. Okay, and 1 Ethernet, and here is the IR LED. Okay, and the next one is, here is the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth chip, and here is the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth antenna connector. Okay, and on the back side of the board you will have the micro SD card slot to plug your micro SD card with the operating system. And here, yeah, this 3 connector. Okay, so let me show it to you. Yeah, this 3 connector, okay, this 3 connector is for the debug. Okay, so if you have booted your Banana Pi M4 Berry and if you want to debug it, then you can use this 3 connector to debug this. Okay, so to do the headless setup, we can use this 3 debug connector to do the headless setup. So I'm going to cover that in this video, that how you can do the headless setup without any keyboard or without any screen. Okay, so to getting started with the Banana Pi M4 Berry, you require SD card. Okay, micro SD card. Here I have the 64 GB of micro SD card. I have the micro SD card reader, and here I have the USB to TTL converter to connect it to the debug port. Okay, and to debug this board, so we can log in. Okay, we can install the software, we can connect with the Wi-Fi, and we can do everything after putting this debug connector here. Okay, so let's see one by one steps. So first of all, we will prepare our SD card. We'll boot the Banana Pi M4 Berry, and then we will see what can we do. So here is the Banana Pi M4 Berry documentation page. If you scroll down, then here you can see system image. Okay, so you can boot Android operating system inside the Banana Pi M4 Berry. You can boot Linux operating system, okay, either Ubuntu or either any Debian. And here you will have the link to download the Ubuntu operating system for Banana Pi M4 Berry. So if you open the Google Drive link in the new tab, then you will have the 2 images. Okay, now the first image, or yeah, first image is the desktop image, and the second image is the minimal image. Okay, you won't be having any desktop environment in this image. Same with the another Debian operating system. So if you open that in the new tab, then you can see the size of the first one is 1.93 GB. So this one is the desktop image. Okay, here you can see XFCE desktop image, and this one is the minimal image. Okay, and if you want to boot Android operating system, then you can also download the Android operating system from here. Okay, here you can see Banana Pi M4 Berry Android 12. So you can use Banana Pi M4 Berry with Ubuntu operating system, Debian operating system, and the Android operating system. But in this video, we will cover the Ubuntu operating system. Okay, I'm going to boot the minimal version of the Ubuntu operating system inside our Banana Pi M4 Berry, and then we will connect our USB to TTL converter with this debug ports. Okay, and then we will log in and we'll set up our Banana Pi M4 Berry. So now what I will do is I will plug the SD card, okay, into my SD card reader, and I'll flash the Ubuntu operating system. So here I have put my SD card to the SD card reader, and I'm going to plug this into my system. Okay, I have plugged it into my system, and here you can see our USB drive is empty. Okay, 64 GB of SD card and 58.2 GB is for usage. Now to flash any operating system into the SD card, we can use BalenaEtcher software. Okay, if you want to download the BalenaEtcher software, then in this page only you will get the link of BalenaEtcher software. Okay, so you can click here, getting started with Banana Pi M4 Berry, and in this page you will have the link of BalenaEtcher. Okay, here you can see BalenaEtcher. Okay, so you can right click, you can open that in the new tab, and here you can download the BalenaEtcher. So if you visit our website, then here you can see BalenaEtcher download link, so you can open that in the new tab and you can download the BalenaEtcher. Now we are going to flash the minimal Ubuntu operating system inside our Banana Pi M4 Berry. So you have to go to the system image on the documentation page. You have to go to this Google Drive link, okay, and you have to download this image, which is having size of 398.7 MB. I have already downloaded this one. Let me show you. So here is the embedded device, Banana Pi operating system, and operating system for M4 Berry. And here you can see Banana Pi, Armbian, Banana Pi M4 Berry, Ubuntu, Legacy, Minimal. Okay, and yeah, this is the minimal having size of 398 MB. Okay, here you can see 398 MB. So this is what I have downloaded, and this is what I have extracted here, and you will get this 3 file inside that zip file. Okay, and this is the main image file. This is what we are going to use to flash our SD card. So I'm going to open the BalenaEtcher software. So here you have to click on flash from file. Okay, so we will first select the file, and then we will select the SD card, and then we will click on the flash. So I'm going to click on the flash from file, and then here is the location. You can see embedded device, Banana Pi, operating system, and operating system for the M4 Berry single board computer, and I'm going to use the minimal version. Okay, and here we will select this image, which is having size of 1.29 GB. So I'm going to double click here, and here you can see the image is selected. Now here you can change the SD card. Okay, but I have only one SD card, so I'm going to select it. Okay, and then we will press on select, and then we will hit on the flash button. Okay, you can see it will start in a moment, and once the flash is complete, okay, onto the SD card, then you can use that SD card. So if you are going to flash the minimal operating system, then it will be very faster, and if you are going to flash this desktop operating system, then it will take some time because the desktop operating system is having large file size. Okay, here you can see flash completed. So we have successfully flashed our SD card with Banana Pi, Armbian, Ubuntu minimal operating system. Okay, now I can close it. I can, eject this USB SD card, okay, or you can say USB drive, and it is successfully ejected. Now I can remove it from my system. Okay, I can close these warnings. I can minimize this one. Okay, now I can plug this SD card into my Banana Pi M4 Berry. Okay, so we can plug this SD card here. Okay, it's a press fit, so you just have to press it and it will be fit perfectly. Okay, that's it. Now what we will do is we will connect this USB to TTL converter with Banana Pi M4 Berry to debug the operating system, okay, and to log into the terminal. Okay, and then after we will connect this board with the Wi-Fi, and then after we can connect with this board via SSH. So first of all, you have to connect this board with this USB to TTL converter. So here you can see I have connected RX, TX and ground. Just a moment. Yeah, here you can see. Here I have connected RX, TX and the ground. Okay. Now I'm going to connect this same cable with this Banana Pi M4 Berry. Okay, here you can see I have connected this one. Okay. Now here the first cable is the RX one, which is connected to the TX pin of this board. Okay. Second cable is the TX one, which is connected to the RX of this board. Okay. And the third one is the black, which is ground, and again it is connected to ground pin of this board. Okay, we have already plugged the SD card on the back side of this board, so we just power up this board and I will connect this board with my system. It is connected. Now what I can do is I can open my system. I can go to this PC, I can right click on this PC and I can go to manage, and I can go to device manager, and here on the COM port you can see our device. Okay, our USB to TTL converter is connected on the COM4. So what I can do is I can open PuTTY here in my system. Okay, I can select serial one, and I have to find the baud rate. So baud rate is available on their documentation page. So you have to go to the getting started guide, and if you scroll down here, then here they have mentioned the baud rate. Okay, just a moment. Yeah, here is the baud rate 115200. You have to copy the baud rate, you have to paste it here, and here instead of COM1 you have to provide COM4 because our USB to TTL converter is connected on the COM4, and then I can press open. Okay, right now you don't see anything because our board is not up and running. I can provide the power connection to this board. Okay, our board is up and running. Okay, here you can see it is getting booted. Okay, okay, here you can see welcome to Banana Pi Armbian. Okay, here is the documentation for the Banana Pi, and here is the community support link for the Banana Pi. We are not connected with any network via Ethernet or via Wi-Fi, so that's why in the IP address you won't see any IP address. Now it will ask you to create the root password, so I'm going to provide the root password TOOR. Okay, I will hit enter here. It will ask me to repeat the root password, so again TOOR, and then I have it enter. Now creating a new user account. Okay, if you don't want to create any new user account, you can press Ctrl C and you can abort it. So I am going to create new user account, which is PARROT. Okay, I have provided the username. Now password for the username is again tour. Okay, please provide your real name, so it's Parrot, that's fine. Okay, connect via wireless. If you want to connect via wireless, then you can press, otherwise you can press no. I can press Y and then I can hit enter. Right now the antenna is not connected here. Okay, so maybe it will not able to communicate with the Wi-Fi, but still we can try. So I'm going to connect with my first Wi-Fi, which is Capgemini 4G and 5G. So the good thing is it can detect the 5G network. Okay, the Wi-Fi is capable for 5G communication, so that's good, better than Raspberry Pi. Now I can select the first one, I can provide the password. Okay, and then I can hit enter here. It will try to connect with the Wi-Fi. Okay, but if it is not able to connect, then we'll see the another way that how we can connect with the Wi-Fi, but no problem. Okay, it is not able to connect, so we can press Ctrl C. Okay, number of SSID we can press 2, and I can try password for that one. Okay, previously I have pressed enter. Okay, and then after it won't ask me for the Wi-Fi selection. Okay, once you hit enter, it will ask you for the selection of your location. So in that case, you can provide 333 and you can skip everything right now. Okay, I have provided 333 and here you can see we are successfully logged into the Banana Pi M4 Berry. I can clear my screen and here you can see we are successfully logged in. Okay, now I can press ls to list out the directory, but there is nothing inside it. I can check CPU. So ls CPU and here you can see CPU is 32-bit, 64-bit, ARC64, ARM Cortex A53, okay? And here is the detail of your CPU. Now let's check the RAM. So free -h, and here you can see 1.9 GB is total, okay? 1.4 GB is free, okay? And here is the entire detail of the RAM. Now let's check the storage. So df-h, and here is the storage. We have the 58 or 59 GB of SD card. So you can see on the root location only 3% is used and rest of is available. Okay, so it is very good. Now we want to connect with the Wi-Fi. Okay, right now we are not connected with the Wi-Fi. We are connected to this board via this USB to TTL converter. Okay, we are not connected with the Wi-Fi, but I don't want to use it after the first setup. Then I must have to connect this Banana Pi M4 Berry to my Wi-Fi. Then how we can connect it? Okay, so for that there is one solution. So let me give you that solution. Okay, so we will go to the Luckfox here. Here I have one link. Yeah, we'll open that link here. Okay, how to connect Wi-Fi through the Linux terminal, okay, with nmcli. So we are going to use these commands. So we will first list out the status. Okay, so you can copy this. Okay, you can, otherwise you can type this into the PuTTY terminal. So nmcli dev status, and here you can see the status. Okay, then after you can fetch the Wi-Fi list. So nmcli dev Wi-Fi list, it will give you the available Wi-Fi list. Okay, you can see Capgemini 5G and Capgemini 4G. Now I want to connect with 4G first. Then what I can do is I can use this command. Okay, so I can copy this command, I can paste it here, and in the end I can add the SSID, which is Capgemini _4G. Okay, once you run this command, it will ask you for the password. So here you have to provide the password, which is mn7, sorry, my mistake, mn. Okay, and then it will connect. WLAN 0 successfully activated with this key. Okay, so we are successfully connected with the Wi-Fi. Now what I can do is I can type if config, and here you can see WLAN 0, and here is the IP address of my Banana Pi M4 Berry. I can ping this IP address from my command prompt. Okay, so I have opened the command prompt. I will type ping 192.168.1.7. okay, yeah, 1.7, and we can ping, and we are getting successful ping. So Banana Pi M4 Berry is successfully connected to the Wi-Fi network. Okay, now I can log into this Banana Pi M4 Berry terminal via Wi-Fi, or you can say SSH. So what I can do is SSH. Okay, and if you remember, then we have created parrot user. Okay, and there is already a root user available in the Banana Pi M4 Berry. So I can use the SSH command like SSH root @192.168.1.7. okay, and then I can hit enter. Okay, I am saying this because I have previously tried these things. Okay, so I have to delete the SSH entries. So I can go to my user, I can go to the SSH folder, I can delete those two entries, I can close it, I can open the new terminal. Okay, I can copy this command. Okay, I can paste it here and then hit enter. I will type yes, and then I will hit enter, and it will ask me for the password. So if you remember, while setting up the Banana Pi, we have specified the password for the root user is TWR. So I have to provide that password. And here you can see BPI M for Berry, Banana Pi M for Berry, and here you can see welcome to the Banana Pi Armbian 24.8.2 Jammy with Linux blah blah blah. Okay, and system load 2%, memory use is 7% of 1.92 GB, so we have 2 GB of memory. This is the IP address, and this is the use of our root directory, or you can say our SD card. Okay, and this is the uptime, and this is the CPU temperature, so it's very good. Now what I can do is, here you can see our USB to TTL terminal is connected, so I can disconnect it. Okay, now I don't need this. Okay, I can also disconnect this 3 wire from here. Okay, because we don't need this now. Our Banana Pi M4 Berry will run on its own over the Wi-Fi. Okay, so even if I try to ping now, I am able to ping because we are connected over the Wi-Fi. Okay, now I don't need this USB to TTL converter. Okay, so it will only require for the first setup. After that, you don't require this. Now it is already connected with the Wi-Fi, so I can update my system. I can install Node-RED. I can install any other software which I want to use, and I can directly use this Banana Pi M4 Berry single board computer. Okay, so I hope this thing is clear that how you can set up your Banana Pi M4 Berry single board computer. Now let's recap the entire session. So first of all, you require SD card, okay, and you require this micro SD card reader. You have to use this micro SD card reader and SD card, and you have to put into your system. Then after, you have to download BalenaEtcher software. So you can right click and you can download the BalenaEtcher software from here. Once you download the BalenaEtcher software, you have to format your SD card, okay, and you have to download the operating system for your Banana Pi M4 Berry. Now you can go to the documentation page. Okay, so here is the main documentation page, and here you can see Banana Pi M4 Berry. So this is the board we have right now, so we can open that page in the new tab. And if you scroll down here, then you can download your system image from this Google Drive links. If you want to flash the Android, then you can download it from here. If you want to flash the Ubuntu, then you can download it from here. If you want to flash the Debian, then you can download it from here. In all these 3 links, you will have 2 kind of images. First one, minimal image, and the second one, desktop image. And we have downloaded the minimal image, and we have flash into our Banana Pi M4 Berry. Okay, so you can download anything. If you have the screen, then you can download the desktop image. If you don't have the screen, and if you are okay with the command line options, then you can go for minimal image. Okay, I'm okay with the command line option, so I have used the minimal image. So once you download this minimal image, you have to open the BalenaEtcher. Okay, so you can open the BalenaEtcher in the administrative mode. And once you open the BalenaEtcher in the administrative mode, you have to select your image file. Okay, so here you can see I have downloaded this one. Okay, I have extracted here, and I can use this image. Once you select your image, you have to select your target. For that, you have to plug your SD card, and then you have to flash it. Okay, once you flash it, you just have to plug it into your Banana Pi M4 Berry. You have to connect this USB to TTL converter to here in the debug port. Okay, and then you have to use PuTTY to connect with it. Okay, and once you use PuTTY, you have to provide the root user, and you have to create a new user. If you have the antenna, okay, if you have the antenna for your Banana Pi M4 Berry, then you can connect the antenna, and you can directly connect with the any Wi-Fi network. Otherwise, I will provide you this link. Okay, I will provide you this link. You can use this command to connect with the Wi-Fi network, and then after, you can successfully connect with the Banana Pi M4 Berry via SSH from the Windows command line. And here you can see we are successfully connected. So if you have any question inside it, or if you have any doubt, then you can always ping me on Telegram, Instagram, WhatsApp, anywhere. Okay, also you can send me a mail. Also you can comment on this video. Also you can reach out to me on LinkedIn. Now in the next video, we are going to perform the same thing, but instead of this Banana Pi Armbian Ubuntu image, we are going to do that for the Debian operating system. Okay, and again I'm going to go with the minimal operating system, so I can directly debug it from the PuTTY, and then I can directly connect via SSH. Okay, so I hope this thing is clear. Okay, and in the next video we will see how you can transfer all of the SD card data. Okay, so right now we have the operating system in the SD card, so I just want to transfer all of the SD card data to the eMMC storage, so the next time I don't have to put SD card on the back side of this board. I can boot my operating system from the eMMC storage. So that thing we are going to cover in the future videos. So stay tuned for the future videos. Till then, take care, goodbye, and thank you.